What is a diatonic chord scale? Now, this is where the magic happens. A diatonic chord scale is a set of chords that naturally belong to a key. It's confusing, eh? Don't worry. We are going to explain it very simply. Just put it in mind. It's a set of chords. It's a set of chords. The diatonic chord scale is a set of chords that naturally belong to a key. Now, there's a key there, and we're going to see how does a chord belong to a key. Let's demonstrate it. So we are trying to see how does a chord belong to a key. It looks very strange, but the understanding of how a chord belongs to a key, do, re, mi, is the heart of our lesson. Now pay good attention. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. Okay, these are the sound of the chords. These are the sound of the keys, and then these are our keys. We are using the key of C to demonstrate. This is sorry. This is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now, to say that a diatonic chord is the sound of a chord that belongs to a key. This is a key. Now, this is C, D, E, F, G, A. This is the same C, but it is, when you are reading music, you don't say C, D, no. You now say do, re, mi. You are using this. This is like saying A, B, C, A, B, C, D. This is capital A, B, C, D. You are having capital A, small a. You remember how we used to sing in school. Capital B, small b. Capital C, small c. Capital D, small d. Capital E, small e. Although, and continuous. Although this is A, but when you are reading, you use A. When you are reading, you do not say B, you use B. When you are reading, you do not use C, you use K. And that's why when they write how do we pronounce this word? Do we pronounce it with p, l, e? No, we pronounce it with the sound of A, which is A, p, l. Apple, apple. Okay. When you are writing a beat, you don't say B, B. This becomes B. If you write a cat, this is not C-A-T. It's not C-A-T. It's not C-A-T. It is K-A-T. K-A-T. It's the same thing when we come to music. We are not saying C, D, D. We are using A, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now, this is the sound like capital A. This is the sound like the small a. Now, to get the diatonic, To get a diatonic chord is now like getting this word. Relax. This is A, this is A. In order to get this one, we have to read them together. We have to read them together. It is like diatonic chord now. It's like the diatonic chord. Now, in order to help us read this thing well, C remains C, D is no longer D, it becomes, because now the sound for it to sound is D minor. You are not going to play D, you play the D minor for it to sound like the way the B changes to B, the way C changes to K, the way D changes to D. For this D to change to Re, you are going to put not the normal D, it will become D minor. For this E to change to the sound of Me, you make it E minor. F is the same sound, just like O. Sometimes they are the same sound. Okay. For this L, for this La to sound, we have to convert this A to a minor. And for T to sound, we are not going to leave it with B in B. We are going to convert this B to B diminished. B diminished. So now this is what we have. Now to arrive at this, we are going to split the triad of C, D, and everything. Now, so that the diatonic chord of C, the diatonic chord scale simply means, something going beyond its territory. It's increasing. When a business scales, it has increased. So it means going beyond the chord. Diatonic, going beyond the chord. So here, this scale here was just the scale, before we wrote all this minor, was just the scale of C, where we had do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, where we had C, D, E, F, G, A, B. But now, in order for it to scale in a musical way, just like the combination of the small letter sounds now, we are going to have a diatonic chord scale, which is now C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B diminished. Let's represent all this in a scale. Before then, please, will you subscribe? And if you have any confusion around this, let us know. We are going to explain everything in stages. And we are at this diatonic scale, and we are going to write how each of this scale, so that when we begin to play this, instead of having a note, this is a note. Instead of just playing the note of Do, which is 1, you are going to play the Do by playing the diatonic chord of C. You get that? That is why we are saying that a diatonic chord scale is a set of chords, that belong to a note. So the set of C chord that represent a note. The set of D minor chord will represent a note of re. A set of E minor chord will represent the key of mi. The set of F chord will represent the sound of fa. A set of the diatonic of this chord, once it's representing so, it is now a diatonic chord. So instead of just playing la as in one note, we play A minor. So that set of A minor, all this one, this is an A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of just playing one la and going, you make your la now becomes this. So this is the equivalent of la in the key of C. So that's why we mean by when a chord is representing a note. A chord representing a note. That is the meaning. So this is a note. This is C note. This is a C note. And this is the C triad. This is a C triad. And this is the C chord. Instead of playing do, re, we are now playing do, re, mi, fa, sol. You see? So that's why they are saying where a chord is playing what naturally belongs to the note. Where a chord is playing what naturally belongs to a note, and it gives it more vibes. Re, mi, fa, sol, la. Instead of doing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, this is playing the notes. We can now use the diatonic chord. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. You see how we are combining it. So that is what we mean by one chord playing what a note supposed to play. What we have done in this lesson is we have introduced ourselves to what a note is. This is a note, and we have introduced ourselves to a triad, which is the first 3, 5, first 3, 5, and then we have introduced ourselves to a chord, which is like the elder brother or the elder sister to the triad, because it has all that the triad has, but it doubles some keys. And then the diatonic scale is now the full set of chords from the key. Next time we will do the same with the key of D or the key of G, and at the end you will be a chord master. Thank you and subscribe and see you.